version of damage. Incendiary super plant. Shadow Clutch. 5 energy. Dark Assad for 10 damage, and if your Bakugan's got well, and if your Bakugan's holding a shield, you get a Shadow Strike. And it just needs to run a charger. Then Dazzle, back again. Ice Cloud, Saucer back. Soul Barrage, 2 cost, Pyrus, 4 damage. You can nothing to hit the camera so I can actually focus. 4 damage, and if your backhand was holding a sheet, holding a green fist, it gets 8 damage instead. Then Thunderbolt. Bad Darkest card. 1 energy for plus 2 damage. Bad Hail's card, Divine Inspiration. 4 energy, 7 damage. A misprinted Damien Phaedrus Ultra. Misprinted Darkest Damien Phaedrus Core. Misprinted is that it actually says the word damage instead of having the symbol for it like Cindius did. 700 B power, 4 energy, 9 damage. Icos Hypergorthian Cores up next. 3 energy, 900 B power, 3 damage. That's his very short effect, so if you're one with a suck in it, now he forces you to draw a card instead of just saying, okay, you could draw a card if you want to. As supposed to be a monkey voice, or his voice, I just realized I sounded more like Apu. For Simpsons. Then, one of the best Paris cards. So happy I pulled. Super Fuel. It's perfectly looking like Dragon went to Taco Bell. Or someone chuck laxatives into his coffee. Forces you, it's a one card that forces you to reroll your Bakugan. And if you open on the reroll, then the next card you play costs 3 less energy to use it. Though it has to be on that turn you play Super Fuel. All of those cards are the same. And the next card costs 3 energy or something less. Have to be used on that turn. Normally says that on the card. And now a Hex energy draw. Dual Strike back again. And Flame Wave, Paradise card. 3 energy for 600 B power. Ventus Shield, one of Titanium's moves in the shop. 2 cards for minus 200 B power and minus 2 damage. Magma Shield for 300 Paradise card, 3 energy, plus 2 damage, and if it's holding a shield, orange shield. Double Strike. Parasite Shield. 3 energy, 400 B power, Fury. If you have no cards in your hand, that's Parasite's main mechanic, Fury. Ventus is I think Cramp or Turbo, or if you have the most energy in play, they do cool stuff. Chaos is his domination, or if you're holding the most backy cores, they also do cool stuff. Ventus will copy that in season 2 with their trifecta. Then Darkest is his sacrifice, where you discard cards to do cool stuff. Aurelius has Battle Mastering, where they have powerful effects, but you have to pick one. And of course, this is his Flow, where if you've played a card, and that's how, and you're gonna play another, it does an extra cool thing. Then, oh wait, no, I think that's it. Pyrus. Yeah, that's it, but, of course, and Chaos have a dual called, have a share called thing called Frost Strike, where, like earlier, on Cindius, forgot to explain that. Of course, Saxy's Cindius Ultra Power. Where if that Bakugan went and knocks some stuff from your opponent's deck, then and flip cards they flip over, because that many more Frost Strikes used. So that Cindius would make Dazzle need 3 energy, like Price Shield over here, to actually be used. Anyway, this thing's fear effects is if you have no cards in your hand, you get 8 damage as well. Tremor, 3 energy, Ventus card, -6 damage, and if you're holding a shield or a shield, you draw a card. Right. Horus Hyper Hydra Soldier, 1 cost for 800 beautiful and 6 damage. I don't think that's good, because while it is a hell of a jump, the original Hydra that you need for this is 200 beautiful and 2 damage. That's worse than the Aqua's core one, who's just 200 beautiful and 6 damage. Solar powered, 3 energy, and she energizes uncharged, and she can reroll your vacuum. And another very good Paris card that I'm also happy I pulled. Paris Hyper 70's core. For 4 energy, he turns into a 1000 B power, 1 damage. So he does lose 1 damage from his base form, which is 600 B power, 2 damage. But when he opens, if he's holding a flaming fist, which you want to run a hell of a lot of in a deck that uses him, then you get to make a pyro stack for 5 damage. And that's when he opens. So any rerolls would just keep stacking that damage. So I should say the Packs of Darknesses would be going to the discard pile pretty quickly if he's the one doing the damage. Then a Hex copy of the Vicross Happy Gorthin. Then there's Ventus Hyper Sapiens Core. For 3 energy, he turns from another 602 to 904, and on a green face now, instead of, I think it was 4 damage on the base, you get 6 damage. So on 115 2, he'd be at 11, 15, and 12. Then another Darkest Titan 70s. Then Darren Phaedrus again. Then biting on Elite Route, which I'm happy you pulled. Also need to do another copy of this thing. Ventus Titan Trox Ultra. For 5 energy, he goes from 300 B power and 1 damage to 1000 B power and 10 damage. And on Vexter, you can energize any number of cards in your hand uncharged. And if you control the hero card, Winston Styles, which means it has to be the backyard Elite Ride card, Winston Styles from the previous set, backyard Battle Brawlers. Yes, 1000 B power and 10 damage. So he'd then be at 2000 B power, 20 damage. And then he'll be able to rock up with the Magical boost. So he is a very buff dinosaur. Then a Hex copy of Silverage, another copy of Thunderbolt, another copy of Divine Inspiration. If you can hear me getting slightly bored, that's just because I have way too many of these already. Then Shatter Fist, 1 cost Ventus plus dash. A Tropic Blast, 1 cost Ventus, and then minus 200 B power. And here's the turbo facts. If you have the most energy cards in play, you get minus 400 B on your opponent instead. Ventus is good at energizing cards early, like with trucks over here. So trucks over there could actually really help out a Tropic Blast. And the Spirit Guide, 3 cost, Chaos, plus 100 B and you can reroll. Shagarani, 1 cost, Hero. When you open a bacon, it gets 100 extra B power for this turn. Ventus Maximus Gorthin again. Aqua Splash. 5 cost plus 100 B. Huakasa. Minus, no, wrong one. 2 energy for plus 4 damage. Unstoppable. It's a fun Aquos card for 3 energy. It gives you back on 600 B power. And if it's holding a green fist, they got 2 extra Frost Strike. Then another damage Cindy. So I have 4 copies of this thing now. He won't leave me alone. Another copy of Diamond Cover. This thing is even more annoying than Cover was in the shop. And then Aqua's Titan Nillis Core. For 5 energy, 900 B power, 8 damage. If he lands on the magic shield, he has 200 B power and 2 cross strike. And if you reroll him, if you miss, you can reroll him. Right. Aurelus Titan Crocalio Sultra. 5 energy, 1100 B power, 5 damage. You can reroll if you miss. And he has a victory effect to choose one, which isn't a battle mastery effect, weirdly. Guessing they couldn't fit that on the actual card. Well, you can energize the top 2 cards of your deck and charge, or draw 2 cards. Then Ruin, which is what I was talking about earlier, with that red symbol from Web Snare. 1 cost measures who charge your orange cards. So that means they go from sideways to upright. And of course, wrong. Revenge Sniper 70s popping up again. And of course, Splash popping up again, and then there's not even 1 pack later. Max's Gorting again? Really? It's got to be like 5 or 6 copies of that guy now. Then Cool Casa popping up again. Unstoppable popping up again. What's your Ice popping up again. And Alcohol Saboteur Ultra. Full cost 700 BR, 7 damage. On the green test, 400 BR, 5 damage. And use your reroll 5. And I don't think I showed off this copy of any draw. These are there. And now for the backy horse I got. There's going to be some others because of the calculations I got these from. Got 2 plus 600 B power minus 3 bake kills, which I'm happy about. Because now I have 4 of that. Plus 100 B and Parasimus got plus 3 damage. Oh yeah. The ones that have factions, one infusion back on refused, they would get that bonus because now they're not a faction. Right, minus 300 B power. 550, well, plus 550 B power. Green Fist, Magic Shield, Orange Shield. Another Green Fist, symbol. Minus 3 damage. Plus 150 B power, plus 2. Plus 150 B power, plus 2. Minus 300 B. Plus 300 B. 100 B, and that costs Paris got plus 3. Another 550 B, I think. Or did I? Yeah, no, that's 100. Didn't move it. Plus 600 B Magic Shield. Plus 150 B, plus 1 damage, Green Fist. Plus 100 B, Paris has plus 3, Green Fist. Minus 500 B Magic Shield. Plus 250, plus 3 damage, Flame Fist. Icos and Paris got plus 400 B Orange Shield. Minus 5 damage, Flame Fist. Icos got plus 400 B Orange Shield. Minus 100 plus 4 Helix.